Hey everyone, Dr. Frunkey here with an exciting new unboxing video. I've had quite a few of these lately and I'm really loving it. I've had a pretty high volume of knives and certainly had a high volume of turnover, but I'm really enjoying seeing all these different knives. But this one I'm particularly excited about because this one I get to share with a good buddy of mine, Rene Chaves. And you'll see why in a minute, but I need to tell you the backstory on this knife. So before I open it up, I need to tell you about Rene. Rene is a guy with a sick father. He has cancer, and Rene has been selling a small portion of his knife collection in order to help fund the medical expenses that he's having with his dad. He posted about this on Instagram, and I picked this one up. I'm happy to contribute to his cause. I'll post a link down below in the comments or in the description, and I'll put it up on my Instagram and let everyone know about this so that he can get the help that he needs, and hopefully we can get his dad feeling better. But on to the knife at hand. The reason that I'm excited about this with regards to Rene Chaves is that this is one of the knives that he has recommended since the very beginning. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. I'm not going to flip it around because it's got my address information on it. I'm going to use my Spyderco Mule Team number 24 in Maximet steel to open this guy up. Just going to rip it open at this point now. So what we have, is a knife nicely packed in a little rag here. I'm really excited to show you guys the Graham Razel Midtech. This is legitimately the first time I'm seeing this knife. I have really never experienced this before, but Nick has been going on and on about this knife for ages, and so when I saw one come up at a reasonable price, I just had to pick it up. And look at this thing. It is absolutely friggin' huge. Oh, I see what he's talking about with that action. That blade just comes right out. Let's see about the closing. Oh yeah, it just drops right closed. I like this one a little bit. It's got this nice linear pattern on it. This is actually a Razel GT, so it has that little upswept belly and a slightly modified tip there. It's not just the straight squared off version. This is the Midtech version. Rather plain titanium, stonewashed all around, CPM 154 blade. Really, really nice. I see why Nick loves this knife so much. This is a very, very smooth and high quality flipper right here. Really, really nice ergos on this. You can choke up on the blade here with this nice flat part right there. I'm sure you could really use this as a scraping tool. Man, that is a really, really nice knife. And I'm happy that I was able to come to this knife through such nice circumstances. Let's see here. The blade is perfectly centered. It's got that Razel clip, that Graham clip that I'm interested to experience. Now, I carry my knives on the waistband, so I'm wondering how this is really going to work. I see how this would work in the back of a pocket, but it may not actually work with my everyday carry techniques, in which case we'll see how that goes. But I'm really, really liking this knife so far. It's really, really good looking. There's no lock stick. It's buttery smooth. Definitely going to take this guy apart, clean it up, oil it up, see how it goes, check out all that stuff, and make sure that it's up to my standards. It feels great in the hands. The action is superb. The lockup is perfect. About 30%. Super smooth action. I bet if I cleaned it up, got it feeling right, it would be even better. Something interesting I'm noticing, when I flick the knife open, this clip actually vibrates a little bit, and it creates a little like buzzing effect down there. Yeah, I can totally feel that. That's really interesting. But super, super nice knife. Let's kind of soak in the details here. Kind of running low on light here at the end of the day. Really, really pretty knife. Thank you so much to Rene for making this available at such a reasonable price. Very excited to have this as part of the collection right now. I'm actually going to use this knife as part of the Rene Chaves challenge to be I Am the Nick. I'm going to do my best to make a sort of a pseudo review of this, trying to pretend to be Nick and see if I can't win that competition of his for having 20,000 subscribers. I'm not even to 2,000 yet, so big props to him for having such a big following. I appreciate all the positive input that I'm getting. I'm going to keep making videos, and it will require me to keep buying and selling knives. Had somebody give me a hard time recently for selling so many of my knives, but realized that I keep my collection fairly liquid. I keep things moving so that I can keep this channel entertaining for everyone, and I can bring a wide variety of knives at different price points and at different sort of sizes and uses so that everyone can see them and appreciate them. I truly understand why Nick was so excited and is so enthusiastic about this knife. It is truly something special. Let me wipe that little mark off right there. It's coming off a little bit. I'll just clean it up a bit. Super, super nice knife. The Graham Razel GT Midtech. Super, super cool. Gonna enjoy this knife for a while, and I'll get back to you and let you know what I think. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Rene. I will include some information so that everyone can contribute to his cause. And thanks for watching, guys. As always, this is Dr. Frunkey saying take care.